Hello everyone, it's July 28th, 2024. It's for the love of silver. Welcome back everyone, and welcome to all the new subscribers, and we thank you for subscribing to the channel. We hope we're giving some helpful information out to everyone, and at least in helping you find the smart buys online and things like that. That's the reason I always give out the silver prices, and we'll start with that. Monument Metals is always right up there at the top, and they came in at $27.97 an ounce. Kitco is at $28. Hero Bullion, $28.03. Kazoo also came in at $28. SD Bullion came in at $20.10 an ounce. APMEX, looking at them all, once again, $28.14 an ounce. Now, all these places that I'm giving out, except for Hero Bullion, you know, you can, with $200, you can get free shipping. And Hero, for $149, you can get free shipping from them. So, for people that's first-time stackers and all that stuff, or want to change some of your dollars into silver or gold, that's some of the best places to go that I know of. So that's the reason I give them out, because deflation is coming to a wallet near you very soon. And I just it almost mirrors the 2008, what happened in 2008, what's happening now. A financial crisis could be coming very soon, and I don't see how they're going to avoid it, but let's hope they do. I sincerely hope they do. The Fed is pretty much running the show, and when they see other countries like Japan or other places where there's central banks getting in trouble, then sometimes they do stuff to help other countries out. Like many people have always stated, the Federal Reserve is nothing to do with our federal government. It is a conglomerate of bankers worldwide, and they've got together and started printing money and renting the money to us. And it says in our Constitution that should never happen, but it happened, you know, and it's been happening for years now. We have a fiat currency, and all other fiat currencies around the world, they're not doing any better than ours. You know, there's ours may just be the shiniest knife in the drawer, but I mean, it won't survive forever. No fiat currency ever has. They all go away. There is a life cycle to them, and so one day, and we hope we don't get. It's like a game of the musical chairs, you know. You hope you just don't get caught with all your money in dollars at the end. Is the way I see it. You know, it's seriously a game of musical chairs, and we just hope we don't get caught with a pocket full of dollars, which at the same time we need dollars, you know, and you've gotta have them to survive in whatever country you live in. If you live in Japan, you gotta have their currency to survive. If you live in England, you know, the euro, all those countries on the euro, they've got to have those euros to make it. So you've got to have so many of them, and you can't get rid of them all. You can't just dump everything you have into silver and gold or any other thing like that and try to survive on no currency whatsoever. It didn't work that way. So we do have to keep a little dry powder, you know, as a lot of people say. You got to keep some dollars hanging around. And then what extra I have, you know, I usually try to buy me a little silver with it, because like the channel says, I love the stuff, and it is the most manipulated currency that there ever has been on the planet, for sure, in the last 100 years anyway. So but the Fed very well could print money and try to shore up the Bank of Japan and other central banks. The Fed, you know, the Feds in other countries. It's not just our country, and it's not federal. You know, that name is definitely a cloaking device, because it is not federal. It's a conglomerate of foreign bankers that's got together, I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm not going to come right out and say exactly what it is, but I think everybody's kind of getting the idea by now. China, with China, they are actually, they're doing kind of the right thing. If, in my opinion, of banking situation, they hold well over 20 tons of gold, and now even in their banking system, they give out gold cards. Where the people can actually go in and get credit for credit cards and stuff, and actually put money into a gold account. And I'm not sure exactly how all that works, but it's definitely shows that gold and silver now too. It started out with gold being drained from our COMEXs and the BLMA, before China actually bought that a couple years ago. They've been draining the COMEX and other places of gold, and in the last couple of years, now it's turned to silver, and they're doing the same thing to silver. India's getting tons and tons of it delivered off of our COMEX, and you can actually see it. It's almost the same amounts that it's coming off our COMEX is actually what's being delivered to countries like India. The first few months of this year, I mean, it almost masked exactly what come off our COMEX was the amount delivered to India. So there you go. I mean, they're beating us at our own game when we manipulate the price of silver, and the industrial war complex, the industrial military complex that we have here in America, started out, if I'm not very badly mistaken, 100,000 ounces of silver a year or something like that. It might have been more, but now they've moved up to like 200,000 ounces a year that they use. It could very well be more. I don't have that number in front of me, but I've heard Andy Sheffman talk about it lately, and they've doubled in the last year of what they're using, and they're one of the most powerful things here in America. So they're very, very, very capable of manipulating our silver price, which they've been doing for let's just say almost 100 years now, and while gold is taking off, and breaking its records, silver still kind of remains stagnant. It's not near its all-time high, and it's actually falling some now. I think when China raised, a couple things happened last week. The S&P 500 dropped off, and China actually lowered their interest rates last week too, and at that same time, our silver price dropped $1 or $2 when that happened. So it might have been that reacting to that, who knows though. The fixers, they fix it and they have been for quite a while now, until they can't anymore and it jumps up. So, but one day, hopefully in our lifetimes, it'll right itself. But there we go for today anyway, and we just pray tomorrow and the next day, things will be better. And but there's definitely deflation coming, and it's to a wallet near you. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the title of this video. So we've got to hold on to some of those worthless dollars to get through and pay our bills and get our groceries and get our gas and all that. This is a working man channel, so I'm in the same boat with the rest of everybody else, and I truly do love people, and I love everybody, and I don't want to see people suffer, and that's the reason I give out these low silver prices and all that, to help new stackers to find places to buy silver, at a decent price. Because I remember years ago when I first started stacking, I didn't have anybody to help me, and I really, could have found a lot better deals sometimes than what I did. But so I'm just doing this in hopes to help people and to find those lower silver prices and stuff. And like I said, Monument Metals, but Monument Metals, Hero, Kazoo, SD Bullion, even Atmex, they're the highest silver price usually, but it's just 20 cents higher than in Monument. but an ounce. But at the same time, you know, I'm sure there's deals there. SD Bullion runs deals at dang near spot price sometimes. You know, they have some great deals. Andy Shepman, you know, with Miles Franklin there at SD Bullion. He's one of the he's a great guy. You know, he self-proclaimed old-time hippie. You know, started his business out in a room big as a closet, he says, and I truly believe he has a good heart and he tries to do the right thing. So I always mention his channel here, and I always talk good about him. But Monument Metals, you know, they give great deals, and they keep the lowest silver price, and they can manipulate their premium 3 or 4 cents and make it the same as everybody else anyway. So, but there is Anna works at the Anna. She gave me her permission to mention her name on my videos. When I've talked to her before about ordering and this and that, and she's one of their customer service representatives, and she does a great job there and very helpful person when you're making your orders. But anyway, love and blessings, everyone, and love your neighbor, know your neighbor. You know, we gotta have to help one another to get through all this. And let's not forget about this little thing right here, which is very important. And let's see what silver price is going to do tomorrow. I always say this on Saturday night. You know, leave it in the comments. What do you think? Up, down? I've heard rinse, wash, and repeat several times in the comment, and it's a great comment too. You know, it's very true. We've got some of the smartest people here. You know, I love the people on this channel because they leave great comments. Veritas Files, you know, and all y'all, you know, I'm really impressed with the knowledge that you share, and it's great that you take the time to share it too. It means something. I hope everybody has a great week, and hope we all do well, you know, in silver and gold next week. So I'll be hollering at everybody here in a couple days. Love and blessings, everyone. It's for the love of silver. We'll catch you on the flip side.